In the generated adversarial network, we will be going to see also another one project. The project name is How to Generate using Pretrained Generated Adversarial Network. First, I will be going to connect with Google Column on web. That project idea is realistic image generation using Pretrained Generated Adversarial Network. And then this one is project objective. To explore and apply state-of-the-art, pre-trained generated adversarial models such as GAN and GAN. It is also can be used for high-quality image generation, enabling the creation of class conditional and style-based synthetic images. So, without requiring manual training of GAN from scratch, already they were trained a large amount of data set and then got better results. So now we will be going to use that model for image generation. First, I will be going to mount to Google Drive on Google Club Notebook. Just you need to execute this cell, then connect to Google Drive, then select account, then continue, then again continue. This symbol, which you can see on the left side of the notebook cell, is used to run that specific Google Colab cell. Just click on it to execute the cell. After you have run the cell, the output will appear just below. Next, we will install a necessary library required to run pre-trained models. This step is important because pre-trained models need certain libraries to work properly. Please follow along and install the library as shown so you can run the models in the next steps. I will be going to download official GitHub repository, which is installing now. Next, I will be going to install Boto 3. This is actually one of the AWS service which is used to interact with cloud services. Like S3, which is used to upload files, images, videos to that S3 services, which is installing now and successfully installed. And then we'll be going to import a torch and the pytorch pre-written GANs and then make a GAN. I'm going to execute this in. We need to define GAN type is actually big GAN, then sample classes, batch size, then sample latent, and the model which is downloading now. The model size is. This is actually model size, which was stored in the root.pytorch pre-tunnel begin. Next, I'm going to execute below set of cell. Now cell is executing, which is generating new image. This is actually generate image from begin. So this is actually generate was dog images. Next, we will going to execute to generate specific classes, which I mentioned in the key value pair. Next, we need to define a generator network model as make again GAN TPs, beacon, pretrained, and beacon, then evaluation of generator network. This is actually class info 2 on someone is a golden retriever, and then 2 negative, 1 tabby cat, pizza, volcano, and then football. I'm going to execute this in. Which is generating image now. Finally, which is going to plot up to a given class. First one is a dog, cat, strawberry, and then mountain, and then this one is the animal. Next, we'll be going to generate image using a style card. This is actually one of the type of GAN. I'm going to execute this cell which is executing now and which is downloading a pre-trained model from official NVIDIA NV Labs nvidia.com. StyleCanned ADA pytorch pretrainer and FQ. This is actually a file name which stores model weights, such as weights and bias. Now the pre-trained model is successfully downloaded and which is stored in torch cache and then hub checkpoints. Next, I'm going to execute this in set os.environment torch home torch cache. Then we'll be going to create a new folder for storing model weights, torch cache, and then object points, then define it. This is actually generated network. This is actually pretty much generated on a total model. Then we'll be going to evaluate and then G that sample latent. Then we'll be going to generate image using G. Z is equal to Z, then place queues, then clamp, and then permute. Finally, we want to display output image. Now the image which is generating, we need to wait a few minutes for generating complete image. Now the image has been successfully generated by pre-trained StyleCanned model. Next, we'll be going to deploy our model into Flask and ngrok. Flask is a Python framework which is used to send and receive over data through API, and Flask can be only communicated with API and local network if you want to communicate with your data. So you need to include ngrok first. I'm going to install ngrok next. I'm going to get a ngrok authentication token from official ngrok website. Just type in ngrok, then ngrok API, get pay. They need to log in. Log in with your Google account. Once you have successfully logged in, you will need to go through the authentication process. After completing authentication, you should copy this information and then need it to replace with here. Next, I'm going to execute this cell. Now the cell has been successfully executed. Next, I'm going to create new folder here. The name in this context is templates. Next, I'm going to copy this setup code. First, I need to uncomment using control/, then copy the setup code, then control/. They need to create new file here. Index.html. They need to paste the setup code. Then save it, then close it. Next, I'm going to execute the setup Flask framework code. Next, I'm going to open this URL. And then next, I'm going to click this visit site. Next, I'm going to click this generate image. Then API will be triggered to the Google Colab notebook here, which is processing now and then. The image was successfully generated by the generator network. And then I'm going to click again. And then I'm going to click again. This time I'll generate an image. Cat. Next, I'm going to close this and then I'm going to stop the execution of the code.